nimekuwa muuzaji wa duka, na sasa nimefurahia vile barabara imekuja. Tauni yetu ilikuwa na hali mbaya sana, hatukuwa na barabara. Maji ilikuwa inaingia kwa nyumba. Kama hii hapa nimesimama, tumewekewa drainage ya maji. Hii maji ilikuwa inatoka pande ile ya Gatero, inakuja tauni ya Jefi, inaingia kwenye maduka yetu. Vitu zetu zilikuwa zinaenda na maji. Zinakuwa zinaingia kwa duka, inatoa vitu kwa nyumba na vitu zinaenda na maji. Lakini sasa tumefurahia serikali ya kaunti vile imefanya. Imetuwekea drainage, usafi utakuwa hali ya juu na mwangaza sasa utakuwa ukimulika tauni yote na watu watakuwa wakiingia kwenye kila pahali. Sasa hii tunashukuru serikali ya kaunti kwa vile wamefanya, na tumefurahia sana juu ya hii ya maendeleo ya barabara. Tulikuwa na hali ya wizi, tulikuwa sasa tutawekewa stima na kuwa na uchafu sana. Juu sasa hiyo maji ilikuwa inaharibu hata maduka zetu. Vitu zinaharibika na sasa hiyo mambo imeisha. Tumefurahia hiyo maendeleo tumeletewa na serikali ya kaunti. Sasa hali ya ugonjwa siwezi nikaongea sana, lakini kile kilikuwa inatusubua sana ni kuharibiwa mali yetu. Sasa ikiingia kwa duka kila kitu umeweka chini yote inaharibiwa na maji. Na sasa tumefurahi, sasa tutakuwa na usafi hata kwenye maduka zetu.
Na mfanya biashara wa Marmanet. Na sasa kulingana na vile smart town inaendelea, tutaona hata kazi itafunguka na kutakuwa na usafi wa hali ya juu, na kwa hivyo tunafurahia smart town kama wanabiashara. Sasa faida yenye tutapata ni ati kutakuwa hata na mwangaza, kwa sababu tunajua hata stima mtatuwekea kila kona. Kwa hivyo hata hali ya wizi itakuwa chini. Kwa hivyo hiyo tunashukuru na tunafurahia. Hata smart town itakuwa clean kwa sababu hata drainage tumetufanyia, na kwa hivyo tunatumaini ati mambo itakuwa mazuri.
Hapo mbeleni
kulikuwa na uchafu na hali ya wizi, lakini sasa tunajua hiyo mambo yote itakuwa imefika mwisho.
Member of County Assembly representing people of Marmanet. This is our ward headquarter, and I'm very much happy with the progress on what is happening. I'm sure business-wise this town has really improved. In a case of maybe 1 year, everything will have really improved, and I'm very happy because even the old structures, people will be forced by the business activities that will be happening in this town for them to improve the structures. Not only them, even investors, I'm sure, those who won't be able to be in this town by the end of this year, next year, getting a piece of land to develop, it will be an issue. So I appreciate the work that we are doing. I'm also very happy with the way the flooding has been controlled. Previously, the town used to be almost a dam during the rainy season, but at this juncture, all the water has been diverted, it has been taken to the stream. Now, working condition is very much habitable for our people. I encourage our people that this town is one of the best, being a smart town. In future, or maybe in the next 2 years, owning even a piece of land in Orojabet will be an issue. What I would just call upon our people residing within the town, those who mostly dispose their land, it's better when they are disposing, they ensure they make good plans so that as we develop, we are able to incorporate even the adjacent pieces of land to ensure that they match with our smart town. So I'm very happy with the progress.
In Laikipia County, we have earmarked to do 10 towns. Actually, the end goal is to do 20 of them. Every urban town or every town center to be upgraded. And the main purpose of upgrading these towns is to ensure that the development is happening at mashinani. We want to create opportunities for businesses to prosper and therefore create jobs for our young people. Jobs cannot only be found in the city or by moving to the developed town. We must develop the towns within our area. We have earmarked towns like Dodo, Naibo, Kararo, Matanya, Karoga, Salama, Ormoran, Pesi, and these towns, when you look at them in totality, we are looking at an investment of almost $1 billion shillings. That's why we have gone to the market to raise a bond for this purpose, what we refer to as infrastructure bond. The end game of this investment is not just doing towns, tarmacking, drainage, putting on street lighting. The end game is that we can inspire the local business owners within these towns to upgrade their businesses, be able to create opportunities for investment to happen. And investment is not necessarily from out. Even they themselves, they now have motivation to invest money in upgrading their buildings. If you had an old structure, it is almost automatic that now you're motivated to upgrade because indeed that investment will pay off. The fiber, for example, fiber optic is in this town. We want to see lots of ICT businesses coming up, BPOs, project lighting, coding and programming, because the young people are quite, the speeds here are better. Actually, the speeds in this town are much better than even in some cities in the US. You'll be surprised. So we really want to ensure that our young people don't go to school to just go look for jobs. They want them to create employment within. And to the people, the citizens with these towns, you'll find that perhaps when you built your building, the planning was not well streamlined. So you'll probably find a manhole is on the road, or either you have your building has encroached a little. We really urge you to look at the bigger picture and be able to, move a little bit so that we create enough roads in terms of width, so that then mobility of transport can happen without any hindrance. I tell you, this will pay back from a true economic perspective. You cannot invest like this and then you remain the same place. Even by mere government intervention in the infrastructure itself, the value of land automatically goes up. We also want to know how well people are in terms of titling, so that those who have problems with their titles, we want to assist them to fast track that, so that then they can even be able to access credit from the financial institutions. Remember, the bigger picture is just more than this. We even tie it up to the economic stimulus program that we have built together with the financial institutions of 3 billion, where our SMEs can access credit at 7%. All these facets are put together to bring a total complete change in terms of development, in terms of job creation, in terms of improving the livelihood of our people, to ensure that Laikipia citizens live a better life and live longer. Those who have old structures, there's nothing wrong with having an old structure, yes, because by then government hadn't come to put in investment. Once now we have done this investment, even you yourself who has an old structure, we encourage you to upgrade it, because that upgrade investment you're putting there will pay itself back. Because then you'll find more people now willing to move into these towns. Those who are migrating in the city, they're looking for jobs, will come back because now there's an opportunity. And there's no difference being in Oljabet, smart town, and being in Nyahururu, or being in Nanyuki, or being in Rumuruti. You will actually even feel you're much better. As Nakuru becomes a city on Wednesday, so is Oljabet becoming a smart town, so is Karoga becoming a smart town, and that's the way to go. Those who are misleading our people that this development will result to increase in taxes, especially the single business permits, should be honest with themselves. The concept of taxation is not an issue of pricing it up. It is expanding. Once you have 100 businesses in Oljabet, once we are done with these improvements, you get them to multiplying to 300, 400, and therefore government collects more taxes by bringing more people in the tax payment bracket, not raising the taxes. So let's not lie to our people, because government develops using taxes, and we manage taxes properly, and there are structures and systems and checks and balances for managing those taxes.